If you're interested in tracking events, which I strongly recommend if you want to get a good glimpse of user behavior and that intent on your site, it's pretty beneficial to go over these event reports here. Now remember, you need to implement JavaScript on your site to start tracking and reporting this event data. Luckily, Google has some events already added to their web store that we can view here, so we can use this data to check out these reports. We come here under the behavior section under events. And here in the overview, you can view your event interactions. Of course, in our data over time graph, we've got this on total events now, but there's a few options here that you could choose. We also see some of these smaller mini reports down here below: total events, unique events, sessions with events. We don't have anything here in the event value because that optional feature was not used here, but if we did, those would show up there. Down here, we can see our top events, and we see those split up by the usual ones here. We've got the category, and then the action and the label for each one of those. We'll take a look at that in a bit more detail as we move here to the top events report. We're going to start here with the category, the highest level, and we have two categories in our store. We have the enhanced e-commerce category and the contact us. So this one looks like there's a couple different options on the contact us. Let's go in there. You can click something on the contact us, and it looks like there's an option for an email or a phone. So again, as we've drilled down, we've gone into the category of contact us, and the action was a click, and one of those was on the email, one of those on the phone. Now let's go all the way back up to the top and look in the enhanced e-commerce. So here, there are a few different things you can do. You can add to cart, you could click, remove from cart. We want to track all those actions inside of the cart. You could also do something called a quick view, which I think doesn't load the actual page. It just gives you a quick pop-up. And if we go into there, we can see the label for each of those quick views are the actual products that are being viewed. So again, we're inside of enhanced e-commerce and quick view click, and then we see the actual product that was being quick viewed. Let's go down here to the pages report. This is going to allow us to split the events we have on our site by the page in which they're located. This can be pretty useful for understanding which pages are being engaged with the most when it comes to these event tags and which pages are triggering these various events. You can actually click into a page to see which events are being fired from that page. So if I come into the home page, I can see the category, action, and label of the events that are being fired from the home page. Again, I'm here inside of just the home page. And so you can understand the interactions within a specific page this way. There's also something down here called the Event Flow Report. This is a bit of a newer tool. It visualizes the relationship between a starting dimension. That can be any dimension. In this case, we have country, and then the events that were triggered split up by that dimension. So if we want to see what events the people in India are doing, we could highlight traffic here through India. A more, I guess, traditional way might be to start with something like a landing page and see the people who start on a certain page, what are they doing? So for example, we could come down here and look at the bags, and we could highlight traffic through there. It will show our first event, our second event, our third event, fourth event, and so on and so on. So if you have a lot of event tags on your site and some very enthusiastic or curious users, this could actually go on for quite a while. If used correctly with the functional event tags on your site, these event reports can be really helpful to see that hit-level interaction inside of the page content. Make sure to carefully implement these on your site. Label your events with those 4 key attributes if you want to get the most accurate data out of these reports.